Who's the tall private dick? Who's
I haven't seen
man?
Mac Malden since the Martian Memorandum case. I remember him as a surly, incompetent, fat-nosed cop. As I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy. I figured you'd be dead by now.
Good to see you too, Mac. You look great. That extra weight sure suits you.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Oh, come on. Remember the Martian Memorandum case? Hey, we made a swell team.
Yeah, those were the days. I don't get cases like that anymore. Things are harder now. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
Sounds like we might be looking for the same burglar. Let's compare notes, old buddy.
No chance, Murphy. I don't need you getting in my way. Go play detective somewhere else.
I goofed it. I'm gonna go back in.
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
I was planning on it, but you know I couldn't find your sister or your mom.
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Listen, I'm working on a burglary case and I'm looking for a lead.
You and me both, Seamus. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawn shop robberies? We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
So you and your crack team of detectives have no leads?
Of course we have leads, you pots. We know he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood. That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
Get out of my hair. I got work to do. Mac Malden, named after actor Carl Malden, if you are not up on your old movie history. It's the nose. Happy to provide some info. I much prefer a flying car that goes Jetson style. Oh yeah.
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business.
I don't think your name is Alberto Smith. Bing. Flem, Mick. SIL file, page 1 of 3. Name, Flem, Mick E. Sex, male. Race, Caucasian. All that stuff we know already. Criminal record. Date, 7/22/19. Oh, that's not far away. 7/22/19. Burglary, juvenile court, suspended sentence. And other stuff. Longest stretch spent in prison, 5 years. Importing illegal novelty items. The whereabouts of inFlemmed are unknown at this time. The SFPD are interested in questioning him about the recent disappearance and suspected murder of Rusty Clown. It is likely that Flem and Rusty were working together when Flem was arrested for illegally importing Asian novelty items. Use your imagination on that one, folks. Flem may have murdered Rusty to get revenge for letting him take the fall. This theory has been supported by a streak informant, Beak Nariz, who claims to have seen Flem within the last few weeks. Nariz reports seeing Flem in an extremely intoxicated state, apparently hallucinating, saying that Rusty Clown's ghost was out to get him. I met the actor who played this guy when I worked on one of these games. He's pretty cool. Yes, sir. When I worked on Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. Released in 2014. 6 years gone already. Eesh, wow. I made myself broke funding the Kickstarter for that one. Worth it, by the way.
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics. Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
Hi, Tex. How's the investigation going? Is there anything I can do to help?
Why, certainly.
Oh, yeah, I know Beak. If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coit Tower.
Just like I do every Saturday night. Alright, I'm not going to walk all over there.
I walk up the steps to Coit Tower and spot a small figure lurking in the shadows. In the half-light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
What are you staring at?
Nothing? Nothing? Nothing at all? Nope. Nothing whatsoever. Just, yeah. Just wondering if you got any junk in that trunk.
Pardon my staring, but that is a truly impressive schnoz you've got.
Come on, don't make fun, huh? What do you want? Who are you?
I'm a friend of Chelsea Bando. He told me I could probably find you nosing around up here.
Yeah, Chelsea. Good egg. Nice looker. So, what do you want?
I am curious about the nose, but it'll probably tell us to bug off.
I need information, and I'm willing to deal for it.
What's that? Deal? Well, I'm listening. What you got?
Balloon. Nice balloon, isn't it?
Come on. Give me something I can use.
Everybody could always use another battery.
What you doing? I don't want that.
Okay, you need double A's then. I can probably get those for you. How about catch up on the local news? Would you like to catch up on the local news?
What's that? You're pulling my leg.
Oh, come on. Come on, it's really good. It was really good today. Here, I'll read you the Poet's Corner for today's. Haiku to a taco. Soft shell taco mine, what meat art thou concealing? Who cares? It's tasty. See, this is good stuff. Totally worth a trade for some info. Come on.
Come on. Give me something I can use.
Okay. I was saving this for your birthday, but here you go.
Okay, I can use this. My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for,
A nose that size probably has a SAG card.
Rook's pawn shop was robbed by a two-bit crook named inFlemmed. He and his girlfriend have knocked off half a dozen pawn shops over the past month. The girl goes to a pawn shop and hawks a bracelet for a decent amount of cash. Then Flam breaks into the pawn shop and steals the bracelet, along with anything else he finds.
Ooh.
McFlam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum, and he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
Okay. Hey, the warehouse. I know where that is.
The Acme warehouse is the former Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while. If Flem is working out of this warehouse, it looks like he got careless. The door's unlocked.
Great. Then we can skip the breaking and entering.
The Acme warehouse is the former Snow White dry... If this is McFlem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
What? Oh.
I'll have to remember this stack of 2x4s when I get around to building some furniture for my office.
Or when you finally cobble together your Hacksaw Jim Duggan cosplay.
Yummy. A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick. This table and the bottle on it aren't dusty like everything else here. Someone's used this recently. I don't think I'll move any of these pallets because they look like big slivers waiting to happen. this is actually a storage compartment. Looks like it requires a special combination key.
Oh. I have a key from the alley.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Nope. Okay.
Crate smells like laundry soap. Crate in front on the floor seems to be partially opened. Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up. This must be the power box for the warehouse, and it's locked. Well, that's not gonna work. These stairs look just sturdy enough to climb.
Well, a crack. Ah! Oof. People seem to like to stick their keys on walls around here.
This key must fit a lock around here somewhere. That hook looks pretty heavy duty.
Yar, it's a hook. Okay, this is the mouse is a little twitchy in this. I wonder. Mouse sensitivity is low, so. Yep.
Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever.
No, that's later in the game.
The sound is coming from up on the landing. Looks like the on-off switch controls a pulley hook. It's running back and forth along a track.
Okay, sounds like a cartoon car breaking down.
This business sign should be on the outside of the building. No wonder they went out of business.
Man with a fear of clowns, eh? Hey kids, are you ready to come into my shop? Bet you're regretting it now, aren't you? Oh. There's a ting here.
Cool. Plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
Cool. Man, I loved suction as a kid.
Apparently Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes. It's a Rusty Clown life-size doll. Wow. It's a dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
Thanks for stopping by, LNB. I really enjoyed having you around while I worked out some of the kinks for this thing.
I can't get over how lifelike this doll is. If it didn't have a hook on the back and a battery compartment, I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
Time to end this first day of exploring. Huh. Didn't have time to hear it then.
If Flem is working out of this warehouse, it looks like he got careless.
Can I put this up from here?
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem.
Yes.
Luckily, my Rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead. Whoa, the glow-in-the-dark Rusty Clown doll looks pretty spooky dangling up there in the dark.
Oh. Oh wait, do I have to turn it on? Or is it going to do it automatically? Seems okay. Good. That McFlem sure makes an impression.
Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet.
Has to be. Just has to be. Yoink.
Mick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these will come in handy. A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
Unless it's another locked box. It's a Russian Matrushka box, I think is the right word.
The strong box is too sturdy to break open. I'll need the key.
This one? What have we here? I spy with my little eye something green.
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade. It's good quality, too.
It's a good shade of green. I love green. Let's never not come back in here again in this game.
That door leads to the
Street.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity.
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries, and if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
I feel better today than I've felt in a long time. Boy, did I stun Rook when I walked in and handed him that bracelet. Okay, so getting the bracelet back doesn't make me Detective of the Year, but it does stimulate the confidence glands. Maybe I can succeed at this business and turn my career around. But if I'm gonna do that, I better do something about my fax machine. Who knows how many new opportunities I've missed to show the world my greatness.
Very well.
Oh boy, mail. My own personal credit card. I'll need this to get in the electronics shop next door.
Cool.
That's the door to the street.
I know.
This is the brand new electronics shop outlet. No pun intended.
Pun totally intended.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Looks like a card reader to me.